My name is Aaron Roadhart. I'm the founder of Dot. Now, to get us started today, I want to begin with a story. Now, if that sound was a little stress-inducing or triggering, you are not alone. I found myself in the exact same position 4 years ago. That's why I tried to escape the digital fatigue and get into journaling. Now, my relationship with journaling is not one of ease. For over 4 years, I've always wanted to be able to add my digital memories, whether it's the photos I take, the music I listen to, or the videos I capture, and be able to integrate it into the book that's supposed to capture my entire life. I'm not alone in this either. In the past year, there's been a huge surge of search terms trying to escape digital fatigue, and that's why we're seeing a huge influx of people coming into the journaling hobby, with views getting in the millions in the past couple of months. And companies are taking notice of this as well. Apple recently relaunched their own journaling app, getting over 177,000 reviews in just under a year, as well as Google last week just announced their own journaling app to get a piece of the pie. As well, Traveler's Company, a well-known notebook manufacturer, just announced $70 million in revenue in this past year. And this kind of brings us to the core issue. Journaling isn't perfect. You either get the benefits of the digital or you get to have that timeless experience of the pen and paper feeling. As well, it's scattered. So much of our lives lives in so many different places, whether it's the photo albums, the music playlists, or the physical books that capture our story. There's no one single place that can capture who we are. And of course, finally, it's a habit that we all want to do a little bit more, but we never actually find the time to get done. So, what's the solution? Meet Dot, the paper notebook designed to capture more than words. Dot works in 3 simple steps. Simply write in it like any pen and paper notebook, grab a dot tag and stick it onto the page that you'd like, tap your phone to it, and connect any digital memory onto it, uploading it to the cloud. Now, the benefits here are clear. It's pen and paper without limits. Fundamentally, you get to have that timeless experience of writing a pen and paper notebook without having to give up the digital ability to connect to your life. As well, it's distraction-free by design. Fundamentally, it's a pen and paper notebook. There's no secret algorithms, nothing keeping you on it more than you actually want to spend. And of course, it actually makes the habit stick more. 73% of our beta testers actually said that they increased their journaling habits because of the Dot system and said that it was actually promoting their habit. As far as how we make money, fundamentally it's broken down into the Dot system. Users will buy a beautifully crafted leather folio as well as notebook inserts, which they can customize to different paper types, creating their own Dot system. And these refillable notebooks will include the Dot tags. We'll be primarily selling this on our DTC channels, Shopify, Amazon FBA, as well as TikTok Shop. And the opportunities to grow here are definitely there. One thing I really want to highlight here is the fact that MEC, which is a retail store that we could partner with, is where a lot of our target demographics are living and shopping. Now, when it comes to the opportunity, there's definitely a big one, especially in the luxury stationery area. In North America alone, there's been a huge surge. And specifically, we're going to be targeting the journalers, the stationery lovers, and new parents, as these are personas that really resonated with the brand and what we were doing. For our competitors, what I really want to highlight is the fact that no matter what, you either get to have the digital abilities from your iPad, your Remarkables, or you get to have that timeless paper feel from, for example, your Traveler's Company, where you've never been able to actually merge the two together and experience all of them. Now, as far as where we've been in the past couple of months, well, from 70 user interviews, 5 different prototypes, 15 users tested, we've already come to 10 sales pre-MVP. And I think this quote summarizes it up. It solves a problem I've had for a long time. These photos mean nothing if I can't go back to them, but if I know that they're tied to this book, it's a place where I know my life can live. So as far as where we're going to go to market, the big thing I want to highlight here is our Kickstarter, and that is going to be a major milestone for us. And so before that, we're going to have to spend at least 3 to 6 months being able to build up the brand and getting our both grassroots marketing as well as influencer campaigns to make sure it's a success. As well, afterwards, launching our D2C channels to make sure that we continue that growth after our initial Kickstarter. As far as myself, my name's Aaron. I've been a founder for quite some time now, running 3 different businesses totaling 300K ARR. Alongside me are some pretty amazing mentors, helping out in both sales, marketing, development, and general founding principles. As far as forecasts, what I really want to highlight here is in 2028, you'll notice a big surge, and that's primarily due to our B2B partnerships and retail sales, and that's why also costs start to increase as well, but will be countered by volume. In terms of timeline, it's broken down into 3 sections: Kickstarter pre-launch, our D2C growth, and our B2B growth, and that will be highlighted in the 2nd year after our Kickstarter with $1 million in revenue. As far as our ask, of course, $50,000, primarily unlocking not only our Kickstarter advertising as well as the initial production of our books for 1,000 copies and making our mobile app. Now, let's write Dot story together. Thank you.